and a whole lot of people were stalked in it. Such a sad one. We pray that, you know, people will be rescued and, you know, normalcy will return in no time.
Okay, we're just going to go over the stories. This one says Nigerians spend 7 trillion naira annually on power generation. But yet, look at where the country is with power situation.
Updates.
Moving on, moving on.
Okay, NCAA rebuked the report of Air Peace aircraft, you know, crashed, because a lot of people came up to say the aircraft crashed. Was it on Friday?
Yeah. So the National Council of
and the management as well.
Also came out to say clearly that the director for the manager for Air Peace has come out to say there was no very major crash, and all the occupants of this particular flight, the passengers arrived safely and nothing happened to anyone. So it's a good thing. Let's get proper information before letting it out and then keep giving some people businesses
and all that. Yes.
Yeah, moving on.
Okay. APC wins 20 chairmanship seats in Ogun local government. That's Ogun State local government polls that happened over the weekend. Okay. When I saw this, I'm like, okay, they still love APC. They still love APC. So congratulations to Ogun State.
Moving on, this one says NURTW, National Union of Road Transport chairman in Ekiti State, and 3 others were arrested for drug trafficking. It's quite unfortunate that a person holding such vital position, I mean, that is one of the very big seats in most cities, and you holding this position should be of good reputation, but unfortunately, he was caught with 3 others trying to smuggle drugs into the city.
Such a sad one. Say no to drugs. Say no to drug trafficking. Okay. Moving on, we have PIB's 3% equity may open another frontier for insecurity in Niger Delta, says
Dickson. Okay, so I think let me be very clear. So I mean, they made this bill sometime in June, right? Okay. And the bill was in favor of the oil producing states or communities in the various states producing oil in Nigeria. And so when this bill was released, of course, the petroleum industry bill stated that 3% was to go to these communities to provide jobs and various other provisions for the communities. But then these communities have come out to say, this isn't enough. The question is this really enough? Because what these communities are going through, I know you must have heard about the conditions of these communities.
Absolutely, especially in Delta states.
Especially in Bayelsa. Bayelsa has suffered this too.
Even Delta.
Yes, that's true.
Even Delta.
So these communities suffer lack of good water, lack of good land for farm.
It's all polluted.
Yeah, it's all polluted. And if you were to provide, if this was the
initial plan,
if this was your plan and you were to be able to curb the level of maybe unemployment and all that suffering in these communities, I believe you should be able to provide proper percentage for them. So let's hope that the federal government is able to review this, and then also all the sectors involved in this is able to review that percentage, because they are threatening that, I mean, militants and
it might lead to insecurity. They might want to open up that file again and all that. Okay, so moving on, we have this, I mean, concerning the vaccination. We've heard quite a number of stuff concerning the vaccine, people coming up with different videos. So expert debunks rumor of, you dying after 2 years of vaccination. Let's take a quick break, and when we return, the show continues. This is Hello Africa.
Get the scoop on the latest trend in the auto industry. Every show brings our viewers the opportunity to cash in on flash sales from car dealers. View thousands of cars with stunning visuals and detailed information in order to make that big decision about your next automobile. For inquiries and partnership, contact marketing 0808-110-5907, or you can send an email to marketing@blackdrum.tv. We live in a confusing world, and audiences need guardians on burning issues. Men of God give biblical interpretations to life's quandaries in every discussion. Grab a seat and let the Bible guide your thoughts. For inquiries and partnership, contact marketing 0808-110-5907, or you can send an email to marketing@blackdrum.tv. Black Drum Sessions video series showcases African indigenous musicians performing live in our studios. Come take a trip around Africa through authentic and indigenous voices. For inquiries and partnership, contact marketing 0808-110-5907, or you can send an email to marketing@blackdrum.tv.
My name is Edauto.
My name is Anne.
Welcome back. Of course, it's Hello Africa, brought to you by Black Drum TV. And of course, I remain Favor. I like to be called Favorite. With me on the show is...
It's still your homegirl, Nita, a.k.a. African Opera. And before we went on that break, we're trying to introduce you to, you know, the stories going around as touching the vaccine.
Yeah.
Some people believe that when you take the vaccine, after 2 years, their enemy is going to die. And, you know, there was this whole thing that came up, I think a theory, someone will have a bulb and he'll say, oh, because he had the vaccine, it's bringing out light. And we discovered that they have a particular bulb that once you put it to a skin or to something, even if it's not connected to an electricity, it brings, you know, light. So the whole thing is going on. And,
that's why we had experts come clear the air to tell us about these things and the false information. It's just proper that you have good information about these things, especially if you are going to have to take the vaccine. You must understand what it is and why you're taking it and what the repercussions may be later and the dangers, if there are, and of course the benefits.
If I want to add concerning the vaccine, I think before you take any vaccine, you're meant to go for a medical checkup to check if that very drugs will not affect you. Maybe there's not going to be some kind of side effects.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so moving on, this one says U.S. men's basketball team defeated by France for first Olympic loss since 2004.
Wow.
That has been a long time and a great move.
Okay, Australia once revealed in being the lucky country on COVID-19. Now they are kind of trying to, you know, cop the whole thing because, yes, they're battling with it at the moment. Such a sad one. I think people should not be too proud yet, okay? Take precautions and, you know, do the right thing, wash your hands, maintain your social distancing and stuff like that.
And finally, our last story for today says, R. Kelly facing new allegations that he had sexual contact with underage boy he met at McDonald's. I mean, this is very disturbing because R. Kelly has several times been in court for the same allegation. It's a very disturbing story, and I don't understand if this is true or how true this is, but if this is true, I mean, why? Why exactly does it keep reoccurring in the screens? How has this even... I don't think he's still valid. He still pays attention to the career, to the music.
No, come
because
on.
This has taken almost every time he comes up to the news, it's about these situations of being accused of rape, either, and it's always underaged.
Yeah, really sad because R. Kelly is one person who has made a mark in the music scene. You can't take his name away from the Hall of Fame, you know. And his songs really, sometimes I just look at the whole thing, it's so contradicting in the sense that his songs are so inspirational. When you listen to an R. Kelly song, it gives you this wake-up call. I believe I can fly. So you believe in yourself. I believe, you know, I'm the greatest, the world greatest. But it's such a sad one that his name is being, you know, painted, yes, as a rapist, as whatever.
Anyways, well. Sad one for him, and we hope that he's definitely or will get out of this. Nevertheless, we'll take a break now, and when we get back, we'll be heading straight to our Wolf Hour with Kafi the Guru. Don't go nowhere, don't touch the dial. Of course, when we get back, we still have an amazing topic we'll be discussing with you, and we also have the weird facts. So much for the show today. Don't go nowhere. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Once again, it's on. We're about to make your day a blessing, okay? We're about to give you something very, very fantastic, okay? I don't do they speak English, but more bring a come house. More if I know it what they talk. It's our Wolf Hour. Our Wolf Hour. That is everything you need to get going. We have it on this show. Every business that bring ease to you. You don't need to stress yourself. On this show, I'll give you the phone number, the contact of the solution to that problem. Shopping things, household things, you want to repair something in the house, you want to do something, you're gonna, you don't need to gonna go anywhere. You're just gonna look at this show and then you get the details you need. I'm the Wolfman, I got the solution. So stay locked on the show. You know, I like to be very nice. I like to do good things to you. It's a wolf. So stay on the show and I'm coming back to give you good services. Comprend? We comprend. All right, now this business sells all accessories that has to do with the female gender. Everything that makes your girl look beautiful. Perfumes, earring, necklace, all those very, very, you know, glitterati things that you see on Telemundo. So you have to go to Sharaloge Beauty Home. The number is 080-674-96075. Their place is Fusigboye Royal Plaza, Shakpati, Ibeju, Lekki. And then you can follow on Instagram at Sharaloge Makeovers. At Sharaloge, Sharaloge Makeovers. All right, thank you very much. Okay, do you need logistics, business needs, courier, and urgent delivery needs? Okay, these people are very international in delivery. You know why I say so? Because they are WEX Logistics. Did you hear me? WEX Logistics. WHEX. Okay, you can check them out at Awobo Estate, Ololo Street, Igbogbo, Ikorodu, Lagos. Number is 090-1733-2161. Wex_logistics on Instagram. Follow them now. Now, not pronoun, now. Now you want fashionable bags, Louis V, Gucci, all those very, very fanciful brand names and all that. Okay, this is where you need to go to. This one is especially for my ladies and the men who love their ladies, okay? NVP Fashion World, NVP, okay? 1 Obadiah Street off Ilaje Road, Bariga. You can follow at NVP Fashion World on Instagram, okay? And follow now. Don't argue with me, please. Follow now. Yes, okay.
Welcome back. You're still tuned to Hello Africa, the show where we bring you non-stop information and entertainment. I am Nita, and of course, I am still doing the show with the amazing Faith. But straight up, let's talk about the topic. Have you tried to come out of your comfort zone and you do not have an idea? Today, we're just going to tell you that it is important for you to step out of your comfort zone because there are so much opportunities out there.
Of course, yes. So if you are in any kind of business, any form of business, or you're in anything at all that has to do with you making profit or you trying to improve yourself, self-development, whatever, the moment you understand that you have to come out of your comfort, you would understand growth. Once you want to improve in anything you do, the first step to doing this or the first step to growing beyond whatever you have already achieved is by coming out of the comfort of that. So if you were one time the president of Nigeria, you should have seen that by the time I want to be something bigger, I should have been able to come out of the comfort of being the president of Nigeria. So we're just going to take you through a couple of steps on how to come out of your comfort zone, how to be in a bigger target or a better position with your struggle.
Okay, if I'm going to give like a definition of what comfort zone is, it is a familiar place where you are used to. It's not something new. It could be you have an appointment to see someone very important and it started raining. and you know that it's really uncomfortable for you to get into the car or get some umbrella and go out. But because of what you're aiming at, you just want to do what you have to do to meet up with that appointment. Because when you take your duvet, cover yourself up, get some coffee or watch some movies, at the end of the day, you lose opportunities. So let's go straight into ways, okay, that you need to step out of your comfort zone. Why it's very important for you to step out of your comfort zone and overcome your fears. The one on the list is become aware of what's outside your comfort zone.
That's interesting. So what exactly are you supposed to be doing? If you had a target of 50 million naira in your business and you made it already, and you felt like that's your limit, that's your goal point, of course, you should be able to see that you could make more. If you could make 50 million, you could make 100 million more.
Absolutely.
So be sure of what is out there and be sure, give yourself the target that this is a bigger market for me to dive into.
And it also boils down to you believing in yourself, that there is room for more, like you mentioned. The next one says, become clear about what you are aiming to overcome. Overcome your fear. It's easy to be so afraid. But when you overcome your fear, like, wow, this was not even as difficult I thought it was.
It was, exactly. So you should be able to have a clear vision of what you want to, what you're up against once you have given yourself a new target. The next one says, get comfortable with discomfort. I like that. I mean, so you shouldn't feel like it's okay to be comfortable. Yeah, you should be able to tell yourself, right now, I think I should move on. This isn't my limit. I should be able to go higher. So you should also be able to say this to yourself.
Stop all the excuses, because it's easy to give all the excuses why you can't step out of your comfort zone. Oh, it's raining, it's sunny, there's a lion out there. But hey, there is a goal that needs to be achieved. So if you think about that, you would definitely want to move on. See failure as a teacher. Yes, failure is not the end of the road, okay? Failure tells you that there are better ways to handle certain things. You ask yourself, why did I fall? I used to make this typical example. You spill water on the floor and you mistakenly slip, okay, maybe on your towels or something. And when you're cleaning that floor, you're like, oh my days, next time I'll be more careful to watch the floor. So that also can be applied to your career, to your studies, whatever it is. You fail an exam, because I saw a very painful video of a girl who committed suicide because she failed JAM. And I'm like, oh no.
Sadly.
Come on, JAM. Are you kidding me?
Well.
So such a sad one, though.
This one says, take baby steps. I mean, if you were to give yourself a new target, if you were to start something else, you should be able to take steps. You should be able to move to a phase where you would try different things to achieve your new target. And of course, you should be brave enough to take very tiny steps, no matter how little they are. The fact that you're making those steps, you're making progress, it gives you an advantage over the rush and all of that.
There's a wise saying that says a little drop of water makes a mighty ocean. So it boils down to your little beginning. So do not ignore that little step that you just have to take to be a great person out there. Okay, the other one says hang with risk takers. I mean, who do you hang with? Who are your friends? Who are your associates? Because these people, they reflect in your personality. So please choose wisely when you're choosing friends or associates, okay?
This one says, be honest with yourself when you're trying to make excuses. Of course, if you're going to make excuses, what excuses are these, and are they worth making them? If you are going to make excuses for the actions you're about to take, just let it be that you're not just making excuses to cover your lapses. Make valid excuses. Let it be that these things are really necessary.
Okay. Identify how stepping out will benefit you. I mean, you can just step out and you meet an old friend that you've been trying to connect with for donkey years. I, for one, okay, I've witnessed that. you just go to some places, you want to take a drink, and before you know it, somebody just walk up to you, and you're like, oh my goodness, I've been looking forward to meeting you. So it opens door for opportunities, and before you know it, you're signing some cool deals, man.
Yeah, stepping out, and for me, I feel like by the time you're leaving your comfort zone, I want to say from this angle too, if you're leaving your comfort zone, you should be sure that you know what you're trying to get.
You're open-minded.
Yes, you know what you're trying to get. So if I'm leaving, if I want to go a higher target more than 50 million, I know why I want to get 100 million. I know why I want to get in more. 50 million was there, and we had the target, we beat it. But now that's our comfort. We want to move to something else, give ourselves, be sure what exactly is up for you.
Okay, and I'm going to flip the script, adding that it's also important for you to attend seminars when you know that this person is someone you look up to as a role model, or, you know, somebody who motivates you, and they're having some seminar that, you know, will improve you personally, you know, financially or whatsoever way. Try to be part of that, because that also has a way of making you meet potential, you know, prospect, people that will, you know, help your career at the end of the day. Don't take yourself too seriously. Yeah, don't take yourself too seriously. Laugh when possible. Take risk. Take risk, because risk takers are world takers, okay? All the people we're celebrating worldwide took one risk or the other, okay? They left their comfort zone to be who they are today. That's basically what that says.
The last one we have here today says, focus on the fun. Of course, when you're doing this, whatever you're doing, just see it as a working process and put yourself through in the process. Whatever actions you're going to take, see it as the steps you must take, and do it excitedly. Because the moment you are worried about certain things and you don't feel comfortable with it, you don't get the best of results from it. So put in your mind and be sure that you're just having fun while you're doing what you love to do or the challenge you're taking on. It's been a wonderful topic. I mean,
I really love it, because
insightful.
Come on, it's Monday. So if you're still on your bed, wakey, get up and make some dough.
Okay, so it's been a great show thus far. We're going to go on a break, but before we go on a break, of course, we will not put away the eventful weekend we've had thus far. I mean, the weekend was amazing. We had a couple of shows over the weekend come to an end, and others
The Voice
kick-started.
Nigeria.
Yeah, The Voice Nigeria came to an end. Big congratulations to
Esther!
Yeah, Esther Benyego. You came out as top winner for...
I didn't see that happening, really. I thought it was Naomi, and oh my goodness, Naomi.
People had their faves, but at the end, the show was able to produce a winner, and we say big congrats to you, Esther Benyego. And also, she won the sum of 10 million naira.
Yeah, SUV,
okay.
International music deals, recording deals, and the likes.
That's amazing.
And I'm sure she will definitely get more endorsement deals. You know how this thing happens.
How it works.
Before you know it, her state wants to recognize her as an ambassador.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Okay, and also we had one of the biggest TV reality shows also kick-started on the 24th. That was on Saturday. That was Big Brother Nigeria, with a couple of housemates already. I mean, all the housemates are in the house already. Big shout, 22 or 21 of them, I can't tell. But then this is going to be an
hotter than
time.
fire.
Hotter, because they said, what's the theme this year? It's
shine your eye. They say when you're in Lagos, you have to shine your eye. So I'm just wondering why Big Brother had to put that.
Yeah. But I mean,
it's okay.
Nevertheless, wherever you are, you have the show going on now. Please join in and enjoy Big Brother as it goes on. Of course, we'll
be bringing you updates of all the drama, the chills, everything on Hello Africa. Let's take another break, and when we return, it will be time for the Weird Facts. Stick around.
Welcome back. Of course, it's Hello Africa, and this happens to be the most amazing part of the show. It's been a great show so far. My name is Favor Aya. With me on the show is the most esteemed and beautiful Nita. It's been a wonderful show, of course. But then we're taking you to the most interesting part of the show, which is the weird facts. Of course, it's very insightful, very amazing things you never thought. Of course, you felt you knew them, but then now you would find out.
You don't have all the information.
You don't have all the information. So we'll just dive into it. The first one says the tallest mountain in the world. Of course, that should be Mount Everest, but let me shock you. The tallest mountain in the world, not Mount Everest. I mean,
I was actually amazed when I saw this.
Okay, so that distinction goes to Mauna Kea volcano, which measures from 33,476 feet from its base to its top. I mean, growing up, we always knew that Mount Everest.
I mean, that was what they taught us in school. All these teachers, all these. Okay.
Moving on, of course.
Panda is one of the animals I love so much, okay? Because it's so beautiful and clean, black and white, okay? Anyway, panda pulls most of what they eat. It comes out like that.
They don't have a digestive system.
Oh my days, yes, they don't. They don't. They don't have, wow.
Okay, so sunglasses were originally designed for Chinese judges to hide their facial expressions in court. Wow, sunglasses. All we know is we wear sunglasses when the sun is too much and it's scorching.
And for fashion.
Yeah, for fashion, of course.
You want to take some pictures for your birthday shoots and all that. You're like, I need that sunglasses, beads and all that.
But today now we're seeing the real reason why sunglasses were made after all, okay?
To just hide your expression. So when they're having those reality shows, the judges will hide their faces and contestants will not even know who loves them and who hates them. Okay, Nigeria has the highest number of twin born in the world.
I believe that, especially the western part of Nigeria.
Triplets?
Yeah, they have lots of twin in the country. That's good, that's amazing.
Okay, we give it up to Nigeria.
Sudan has the most pyramids in the world, not
I used to think it's Egypt.
Of course.
I mean, because we always have that thing, it's from Egypt, it's from Egypt. When you see the triangular shape, it's Egypt.
That's why it's weird facts. Now
They've changed our notion,
Everything we used to know, they're taking it from us now, giving us the real truth.
Thailand has a festival to appreciate monkeys.
Interesting. Wow. Several countries with their various beliefs. Places.
I don't even like monkeys. Okay.
There's a village in the Netherlands with no streets, only canals. Wow.
Wow. How do people survive?
Because people always find a way to adapt. Every time you
with
find
their
yourself,
boats and all that.
Adaptation is one of the things you would find in several places. People just learn how to live.
And that wraps it all up for the show today.
Yes. It's been an amazing show. I had a wonderful time. I hope you also enjoyed the show with us. Well, it's a wonderful week, another week to go out and conquer and be successful and be I don't know what word, progressive in your business, proactive, and of course, make more money, more challenges,
more impact.
More impact, of course. And show love. Don't forget to show love to people. Well. I would leave you right now. I don't want to go, but I mean, today I just have to go. We'll be back again, and don't forget, my name is Favor Aya, but I like to be called Favorite.
And I am your girl, Nita. It has been a wonderful time with you. We look forward to bringing you another exciting and fascinating show on Wednesday. All you need to do is make it a date, keep your dreams alive, and don't let it die. I love you. See you soon.